This is obviously today's Friday, of course. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. Um, this is my it's just like a chilled, good vibes live vlog that we're having today, or tonight, should I say. It's about 7:45 UK time in the evening. Um, we're taking it easy. I'm just doing a chilled live. I'm going to be reading all the comments as usual, all the respectful ones, of course. I'm just going to be taking it easy. I've got Timmy in the background as always. We're going to go with the flow. This is episode 128 of the Let's Get Inspired live vlog as well. And that's it really. I've no topic. I've got a nice little cold sore going on, as you can see. Been a bit run down. Hi Dawn, happy Friday. Hope you're okay. Have you got the weekend off is the question. Hope you're doing all right. Great to see you, of course. What was I going to say then? Yeah, so we're going with the flow with the conversation, really. It's just a chill chat, positive vibes as much as possible, and that's it, really. You're working tomorrow morning, but just half day. Oh, that's not too bad. What time do you start is the question. Am I off? I'm off at the weekend, yeah. This weekend I'm not working. I've been working all week. Yeah. I've been a bit run down this week. I've got like ulcers under my lips. My lips have been a bit dry as well. And I've got a cold sore, which means I'm run down. I feel a bit fatigued this week, but it'll pass. It'll pass. So 7 a.m. probably till about 12. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Dawn. That's not that bad. That'll be done before you know it. Hope the weather's good as well. You hate ulcers, yeah. I've got one in the middle, and then one at the side. Just it's not bad at all. No, it'd be good. It'd be done before you know it. That's quick. Is there anywhere specifically where you're going to be going? Where you're going to be working? I'm just going to put something on here. So this is a chilled live. Anyone that's joined, my name's Brad. If you don't know my name, I'll be reading all the comments, of course. As long as they're positive, respectful, and whatever, you know what I mean. All comments read out loud. Calm chat. I'll just put in that chilled, calm Friday chat. Sorry, one moment, guys. I'm just typing something in right now. There we go. Let me put that on. Hi, Shelley. How's it going? Hi, hello, everybody else too. One moment. Let me put that up there too. You hate ulcers. Not bad at all. I don't mind. They're just constantly annoying. Yeah, you just feel them there. I'm a bit run down. I've got this cold sore as well. It's minging. It's going away a little bit. I always get it when I'm a bit run down. I don't feel bad though. Hi, Shelley. How are you? Hope you're okay. Bonjela is good. You're right, Dawn. Absolutely. Oh, I've got to see if I've got some. I should have. Yeah, it is good. It is good. They're just constantly annoying, like the ulcers are. They can be. So yeah, I'm just taking it easy tonight. It gives a bit of relief. Yeah, it does. Bonjela does. God, I've not had them for ages, so I need to check it out. I need to see if I've got some somewhere stashed somewhere. But it does help, yeah. So yeah, guys, it's just a nice chill chat. I'm reading all the comments. I'm not on topic today. If I'm completely honest, it is what it is. My energy's been a bit hit and miss this week. What have I been doing? Obviously, I've been working, done extra as well. It's not been a terrible week or anything, but may have been a bit fatigued. But it'll pass. It'll pass. Like everything else does eventually. It'll be okay. That's that. Obviously, I don't know about anyone else. Not the World Cup's not for everybody, but it started. It started yesterday. Brad, have you got a sore throat? You sound hoarse. Do I? I think I don't have a sore throat, but I probably sound a little bit off. Yeah, I sound a bit off. Maybe Shelley, you're probably right. You've noticed. Yeah, a little bit like tired. Eyes feel like they want to go to sleep. Sorry, I sound really boring today, but there we go. That's where I'm at. Where my energy's at. But I'm okay, doing all right. Are there riots in England? Fucking hell. They're all over Ireland and some in Scotland. Have you seen any, Dawn? In Ireland, they are big time. I've seen on the news. I don't know about Scotland. Can you let me know what you know about Scotland, Dawn? People are, it's so bad. I don't know the full story, but I think some guy in Ireland was like stabbing somebody, an Irish person, and like trying to behead them, which is awful. I don't know the full story. Shelley, you live in Ireland. You're Irish, aren't you? Shit. Sorry, I forgot then, Shelley. How's it in Ireland, by the way? A special needs guy. What the F? That is crazy, man. And then the people have just gone sick, and I think England. It's a pressure cooker, isn't it? England, Ireland, Scotland. With regards to that, it's getting. Is there more of that to come? Is the question. Not personally, but you saw some videos of Edinburgh, right? What happened in Scotland? Is it in relation to what happened in Ireland? Is the question. Hi to Dawn Woodland, by the way. Hello, everybody else that's watching as well. We're just doing a chill. It's Friday night, of course. I'm just reading the comments. Nothing too deep today. I don't think I have the capacity for it, but but the conversation will go wherever it goes, of course. A special needs guy, that's awful, Dawn. It's already awful. It doesn't matter who it is, but that's even more sickening, isn't it? Oh, Dawn says that she didn't realise that Shelley is from Ireland. Yes. That's exactly why I was going to say about the trouble in Belfast. Dawn Woodland saying you got sent all the places and dates. Wow. In Dublin, yeah. The poor guy had been drugged and set on fire years ago. What do you mean? See, yeah, you're judging me right there, Shelley. Going back to what Shelley said. One moment. I'll be fine. I keep going. Anyway, the world's gone mad, yeah. What do you mean the poor guy had been drugged and set on fire years ago? I don't know what you mean by that, Dawn. Sorry, can you elaborate? The guy who was stabbed? How did he get set on fire years ago? He looks like such a gentle, friendly soul. That's bloody awful. Is he still? I think he's still alive, isn't he? I hope he's all right, or as all right as he can be. That's harrowing, isn't it? Absolutely bloody awful. The world has gone mad. It's hard to. Is there more of this to come? Let's see. He's alive, but he's lost an eye. He's lucky to be alive. I think I don't know the full story, guys. I've only seen it briefly. People speaking about it briefly. I think people stopped the guy from doing further damage and all that. It's awful. Don't know what else I can say to that, really. At least the person's still alive, I suppose. Hi, Abe. How's it going, mate? Hello. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Nice chill chat today, Abe's. Oh yeah. On Sunday, I'm gonna talk about hitting rock bottom. Because I've hit rock bottom, so I'm going to share my story about hitting rock bottom. I won't do that today. I'll save it for Sunday, and then I'll speak about hitting rock bottom generally as well. And then that's what I'm going to speak about on Sunday. So thanks for the idea, by the way, Abe. It was a good one. So I've gone. Well, it's not one. I can't get the words out. I felt like it was a good idea, so I've gone with it. So thank you for the idea, by the way. Shelley says, Brad, just do a short live when you're not well. Shelley, that's very kind and considerate of you to say. I'll see how it goes. I'm okay right now. I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can. I keep turning up. For right or for wrong, I keep turning up. It's, yeah, that's it, really. How's everyone's week been, basically? I'm just drinking my tea. I'm chilling the fuck out. That's what I'm doing right now. You're really excited for the Sunday Live, Brad? Oh, thanks, Ed. Oh, thanks for your idea, mate. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Everyone's saying hello to each other. That's cool. Dawn Woodland saying, I went to the Salvation Army today. Mad at someone I knew bought a bracelet. Sorry, I knew bought a bracelet. A lady came in, sat down, and stole it, being ridiculous. What, stole a bracelet? Who from? From you or from the shop, boy? Or where? Mine has been an absolute roller coaster. What's been a roller coaster your week? Why has it been a roller coaster, Dawn? What's happened? You don't have to share if you don't want, by the way. I don't want to put you under pressure, but if you want to share, you can. Shelley says, me too, Abe. Oh, for Sunday, brilliant. Hi, Kirsty. Hello, Vinta Balan as well. Hello to Kirsty Smith and hello to Vinta Balan. How are you guys? I'm okay. I've been a bit ill. I think I've been a bit run down, I'd say. I've not got like sniffles or anything. A little bit of a cough. It's nothing bad, but my energy's a bit low. And I've got a cold sore, as you can see, which is just itching right now. I don't want to touch it. And I've got ulcers in my mouth. So I've been a bit under the weather, but nothing major. I just keep going. Dawn Woodland saying it's really upset me. Oh, it sounds horrible. It's horrible when people steal things as well. It's saying hi to Kirsty. Hi, Tony. Nice to meet you, by the way, Tony. Nice to meet you. Hello. We're just chilling now, mate. My name's Brad. There's no topic. I am simply just reading the comments and speaking to people. Or speaking with people, let's say. Dawn Woodland says, not from me. No, the place where you go to help for a shop, not a shop. All right, yeah, sorry. Let me go back. I'm a bit dumb today, guys. Salvation Army, yeah. That's awful. It's awful. Don't bite the hand that feeds springs to mind. Don't bite the hand that feeds. So you go into fucking Salvation Army and then end up stealing something from someone. That's awful. Abe's saying hello to Vinta Balan. Abe says hi to Tony as well. Kay says, I'm sick today and yesterday, so I have to have a few days off. Yeah. I'm sorry you don't feel well, Kirsty. You're doing self-care there. Take it easy. Hope you feel better soon. Just rest. Slow down a little bit. Why do I have a twin next to me? Hi, Tony. That's Timmy, the turtle, mate. Yes, he is chronically unimpressed. He says hi. Yeah, there we go. One sec, Tony. I'll just let him chill there, eh? But let's just let him chill. Tony's saying it's probably too late now, but there's a Polish tincture you can buy called Amo that stops cold sores when you feel them coming. I've got the what's it called, Crete? Oh, what's it called? I forgot the name of it. I've got some cream for it. I felt it on the day, and then I felt it one day, and then by the end of the day, it was just there. It is too late, Dawn. I've got that. What's it called? Begins with a Z. I forgot the name of it. Abe saying, hope you get better soon, Kirsty. Yes, I hope so too. Dawn saying, oh my God, Tony, so original. Yeah. Shelley saying, boss brought me and the music teacher for lunch. It was lovely. and ask, would I come in for 9 till 1 for painting and crafts for the residents? No such thing as for a free lunch. Still going to get to lunch. That sounds nice, by the way, Shelley. Doing arts and crafts for the residents. That sounds lovely. Are you happy to do that is the question. Do you get paid extra for it, Shelley, is the question as well. Yeah, you've just nailed it. Zavirax, yeah, that's it. Thanks, Dawn. I forgot the name of it. Exactly that one. Are you a teacher, Shelley Abe's is asking. I'll let you answer that yourself, of course. So I've just got my tea in my hand. I'm just chilling. Been working all week. I don't know if everyone else has been. I'm just decompressing a little bit. That's why I do these. Part of the reason I do the Friday night lives that I do are always going to be, most of the time, they're going to be chilled like this. Just nice and easy. Nice and chilled. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, by the way. Shelley said, no, I'm not a teacher. I look after the vulnerable residents. I also do art with them. That'd be fun. Therapeutic. By the sounds of it. Hello, Mia. Hi, how are you? How's it going? My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. I don't think I've seen you on here before, but hello. Hope you're okay. Kirsty saying, but I'm happy I'm here because you make me so happy, Brad. Oh, thanks, Kirsty. Respect. Respect all the way. I'm glad to hear that. It's very nice. Thanks. Vince Fallon says hi there. Hello. How's your week been, Vince Fallon? How's everyone else's week been? Abe says, oh, okay, Shelley. So I'm just reading the comments. We're just chilling. I will be reading all the comments. You have to leave now, Kirsty. Don't worry about it. Do what you got to do. Spend the time. I really do believe in just living the life that you want to live autonomously. Right, wrong, whatever you choose. So no worries, Kirsty. Nice to see you and enjoy your weekend or whatever it is you're doing. Hope you feel better soon, by the way, Kirsty. Dawn is saying I have to go feed the ponies, but hopefully catch you all soon. No worries, Dawn. Needs must. It's important that you're doing that, of course. So don't worry, it's all good. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Abe said, bye, Kirsty, take care. How's the weather been, Mitavalan? Here, 1 minute, let me have a sip of tea. What's I going to say? Sorry. I'm going a bit slow today, Mitavalan. The weather has been, it's been raining quite a bit stormy, a bit windy, a little bit cold-ish with little burst of sun sometimes. You've got a little bit, no, it's a bit cloudy at the moment. It's meant to be really warm at the weekend, though, I've been told, by the way. Shelley is saying, Brad, yes, I'll get paid extra. Don't mind. And yes, Brad, I love it when they're good to me. I will go to the garden centre afterwards and treat yourself. Are you doing the do? I'm assuming. Abe says, don't say hi to the ponies for you. Oh, see you soon. Andrew, how's it going, Andrew? Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing this live. I'm speaking to you guys, which is nice. I'm chilling. Nothing too serious. Nothing too no deep topics today. I usually do a lot of time. I talk about deep topics, but on the Friday I don't. I like to just chill. So that's it, really, mate. How are you? Is a question as well. See you later. God bless. Shelley saying to Dawn. Shelley says, please like and subscribe and hit that button. Thank you. Thanks to all the support, guys. I'm going to share that. I'm going to pin that. That's lovely. Thanks, Shelley. Appreciate it. Abe saying, my brain cannot comprehend Sunday. at 8 p.m. in the evening. What do you mean? Why? Why? So, what was I going to say? Basically, on Saturday, not this week, but next week, I'm going to Tottenham Hotspur's ground. It's an amazing stadium. I'm watching the Gorillas. I've got a Gorillas, the band. I don't know if you've heard of them before. I'm watching them live at that stadium. Anyway, obviously I won't be able to film anything there, but I'm gonna try. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna do a live on the Saturday with me driving, but I won't be able to read the comments because I'll be driving, but Sandra will be reading the comments. So I'm going to try something new on Saturday, hopefully. However, what was I going to say then? However, obviously I'm at the mercy of Wi-Fi and internet connection. I'm going to be driving on the motorway from Manchester to London. So I'm going to try. I'll try and do a live doing that. I don't know if it'll work, but anyway. Shelley saying, Abe, it's wet and miserable here, friend. Yeah, it can be. I don't know if anyone's following the football, but currently Canada are playing Bosnia. And it's 0-0. I've got it on the screen just now. I know not everyone follows football, but... Hi, Sander. How's it going? Are you watching the game? You want Bosnia to win? I want Bosnia to win as well. It's Bosnia against Canada. Abe's is saying, it's hot here. I can manage the heat, but the humidity that comes with it. Oh, God, yeah. Humidity will really drain you, won't it? Sandra saying, let's go Bosnia. Your mum's from Bosnia, isn't she, Sandra? That's why I'm cheering on Bosnia, by the way. I think they'll win, you know. I don't think Canada... I don't think either team's good, if I'm honest. But I think Bosnia are the better team, as far as I know. Shelley saying, Brad, wow, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll do the live from the car. Sandra will be reading the messages, so you'll hear Sandra speaking. Again, though, we are at the mercy of the internet connection because I'll be driving. But I just thought I'd try something new. Anyway. Hi, Sandra, how are you? Hope you're well. Shelley's asking. Brad, Alanis Morissette. Also, God, on that note. Sandra's saying, Brad, Alanis Morissette played for Canada just then. What did she sing? She sing the national anthem. Well, we're going to watch Alanis Morissette in Lytham, which is Lytham Festival. Skunk Anansie in what's it called? Alanis Morissette. I'm going to see her live in a few weeks. Shelley's saying, good God, please, no football. Do you know what? I get it. And there's going to be shitloads of it, Shelley, and for the next month, I'd say. And I bet you, there's a lot of people that love football or like football, but there's a lot of people that don't. There's so many, Shelley, and I get it. Fair enough. The anthem, Brad. Oh, Alanis Morissette sang the Canadian anthem. Right, I get you. I assumed that, actually, but there we go. Abe's is saying, I want Bosnia to win because I think the national flag is cooler than Canada's. Sandra's saying, you missed an absolutely lovely little film about Bosnia. I'm glad they're getting some attention. Yeah, it's only a small country, isn't it? Bosnia. And Herzegovina, isn't it? I'm probably saying that wrong. Yeah, good luck to them. Sanders saying, Abe's, haha, yay. Right. I'll try to put him beside me while I'm driving. I don't know how I'm going to do that, Shelley. We'll think. I'll try. It's a good idea. I'll have to figure it out. I'll think about it. Thanks for the idea. Yes, it'd be better if he was in the picture, wouldn't it? I might have to... I don't know. unless I tie him to like, I'll think of something. I'll think of something. I'll try and get him in the car with me. Anyway. Sandy saying, sorry, Shelley. I'm a football fan during the World Cups. Yeah, it's only then. Ireland is in the World Cup. Yes, they are, Abes. You felt really happy for Bosnia watching that film. It's very nice, Sander. Very nice. Shelley saying, Abes, they were the first to go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Abe saying, oh, I didn't even know that India didn't even qualify. No, Italy didn't even qualify. Italy, they usually do really well. Sanders cheering Ireland. Yeah, I hope they do well. Let's see. Ireland are much better at rugby. They're really good at rugby, are Ireland. Really good at it. Football are not as good, if I'm honest, compared to rugby, I'd say. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. My name's Brad. I appreciate the support. If you value genuine conversations, then just click on the subscribe button and you'll know when the next lives are going to be. Anyway. Amelia. Hi, Amelia. Welcome. I think I've seen you before, Amelia. Hello. What's up? Hi, Amelia. Hello. Timmy says hi too. Timmy says hello to Amelia. How are you? Hope you're okay. I thought you said did he then? Didn't know, LOL. Still go Ireland. Yeah. Thank you, Amelia, for subscribing. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. You have a Timmy Turtle Jellycat too. Timmy says thank you. Which one do you have? Which one do you have, Amelia? Timmy says thank you, by the way. This is like the Valentine's Day one kind of thing. He's got the love hearts on the back of his shell. And he's got his little cravat on and his little French jumper on, if you want to call it that. I think there's like a green one and then there's like a troll one, isn't there? I think there's 3 different ones. If I'm not mistaken, of course. Abe's saying, which is your most favourite football jersey in 2026 World Cup? Abe, I would say, honest to God, obviously I'm probably being a little bit biased, but I'd say Croatia's this shirt is really nice. The home and away one. It's really nice. Looks really good. I'm probably being a bit biased there, but I actually saw it while I was in Split in Croatia. I saw the shirt and it looked really smart. Looked really good. Sander saying Croatian one, but I think it's better than the England one, the shirt. I like the Argentina one too. Vince Fan says, it's coming home, it's coming home. Football's coming home. They say that every time in Velam, don't they? And then it never bloody does. That old chestnut, as they say. I hope it does. And today I put a bet on England to win. I've also put a bet on Croatia to win. England are 7-1 to win it. And Croatia are 80-1. I put bets on both channels. Sander saying, Vince Vallam. Yes, home to Croatia. How's the cooking channel coming along? Shelley's asking. If anyone uses Instagrams, Sander is on Croatian Cozy Home is Sander's Instagram channel, and she basically just does a lot of cooking on there, cooking meals, different kind of meals. So check it out. I think it's a green. Oh, Amelia, yeah, the green one. I think that's the original one, Amelia. The one with the green thing on. Yeah, I've seen it. I think it looks really cool, by the way, Amelia. Yeah. Sander says, Shelley, it's doing good. Thanks. Got my first larger viewing today, actually. Shelley says, Amelia, hello and welcome. I've subbed and like. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you. Vince Fowler said, I lived in Stoke during when England played Italy. I knew England lost because my neighbour started to scream and beat up stuff in his backyard. It's intense. Yeah, Vince Fowler, and I remember watching that game. It was the final, and Sander was, obviously, she was cheering on Italy, and I was cheering on England, and England got beat. I was annoyed. I was annoyed, if I'm honest. It got the better of me for about 10 minutes. I was a little bit annoyed. I didn't smash things up, though. I wouldn't do that. Santa says, I like that song, though. Amelia says, I hope England wins. Can't lie. I'm with you there. Shelley says, Sandra, that's great. You deserve it. Long may it continue. Sandra says, Vinta Ballan, I get intense over Croatia. Yeah, it's going to be interesting on Wednesday, isn't it? Of course. And not that long ago, sorry, we're talking about football here, but here we go. Croatia beat England in the semi-finals, I think. I can't remember what year it was, but they did. Ed's going with a Belgium jersey. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. So we're just doing a night. Anyone that's watching, we're just chilling. We're chatting. It's all good. Santa says thank you to Shelley. I'm keeping up with the chat for now. Like, she's good. Belgium is nice too, yeah. Santa says, sorry, Brad, you don't need to apologise. It's okay. I don't know anything about the teams or even of the names. Shelley, if you're not interested in it, then you're not going to be, are you? I get it. Amelia says, I've been in hospital, and this might be the last time I'm watching this channel, but I hope it goes... What? I hope it goes... I don't know what you mean. Sorry, Amelia. Why are you in hospital? What's happened? I hope you're okay. Hope you're okay, Amelia. Why are you in hospital, if you don't mind me asking? Santa says, Shelley, fair enough. Hi, Snow Squirrel. Hello, how's it going? Good evening, all. I'm Brad. How are you all doing? Hi, Snow Squirrel. How are you doing? I'm okay, mate. A bit run down, but I'm okay. Got a little cold sore. I'm sporting a lovely little cold sore there. Looks very good. Not. But it'll pass. Age is saying, Shelley, hit same here. I follow cricket and F1 though. Okay. Sandra's asking Amelia why she is in hospital. Shelley's asking if Amelia's okay. Snow Squirrel, I hope you're well. Amelia says, I was sick. And I hope it goes well. Oh, thank you. It is in its own way. It's going well as we speak. Like, my channel is going really, really well. I managed to... What's happening? Oh, nearly scored, sorry. Watching football a little bit as well. Oh, I'm behind here on my screen. Sorry. Okay. Sandra's watching the football in the other room. Sorry, guys. Let me go back. I'm losing my train of thought. My bad. Yeah, back to Amelia's comment in a way. I hope it goes well. Thank you, Amelia. It's going well in its own way anyway. I've got people... I'm lucky to have you guys here. Really am. I like to think I help people the best I can. Positive. It's a win. I keep turning up. It's doing well. It's doing well. I take the pressure off myself. We'll just go with the flow, but it's doing well. Anyway, Shelley said, cricket reminds me of rounders. I actually like that. Did you used to play rounders, Shelley? Well, it's kind of similar with the bat and the ball to an extent. Abe says, don't know if you guys know the Women's Cricket T20 World Cup is going on. I don't even follow it, Abe, if I'm honest. Cricket, I don't. Some people love it, though. It's one of the biggest sports in the world. Don't know about England, but it's one of the biggest sports in the world. Shelley says, Ed, I didn't know that. It's England versus Sri Lanka today. Amelia says, you help everyone. You even made me smile within 5 minutes. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm glad. Thanks, Amelia. Hope you feel better soon, by the way. Shelley says, Amelia, God bless you. Wish you a speedy recovery. Hello, Yellow Belly. How's it going? Welcome back. Timmy says hi too. How are you, Yellow Belly? How's your week been? Hello. This is just a chill. Yellow Belly, if you don't know, my Friday night lives are chilled. I just read the comments, nothing else. I'm not on topic today. I'm just going with the flow, reading the comments, reading what you guys are saying, and that's really about it, really. I've got the game on at the side here, sorry. It's 0-0 at the moment. Most people might not be interested, but there we go. Amelia says thank you to Shelley. England and Wales are the hosts of the World Cup. What, the cricket one? I've never seen a cricket match live, actually. Shelley says hello to Yellow Belly. Abe says hello to Yellow Belly too. Yellow Belly saying hi to Shelley. Amelia says, sorry, I have to go. Have a good day, everyone. Have a good day too, Amelia. Hope you have a great day. Great weekend. Take it easy. Hope you feel better soon. Shelley says good night to Amelia. I feel very grounded at the moment, very calm, very chilled, very, I don't know. I'm in a good place, really. I feel a bit ill. I've got ulcers in my mouth or whatever. I've got a cold sore. But on the whole, apart from that, this is minor as fuck, let's be honest. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? Like, you know, a little bit run down or whatever, but it's not like terrible or anything. I'm in a good place. Which I'm very grateful for. I've just had a hot drink, Shelley. Just had a tea, like a rooibos tea, red bush tea, whatever you want to call it. Just had one. Sacrifice the night. You look like Agent 47 on his downfall. All right. Oh, Bosnia have scored. We won't get in. Let me see the goal. Sorry. I'm watching it. A lot of the games at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Let me watch. I think Bosnia. Yep. Well done to Bosnia. Well done to Bosnia. Anyway, I like Agent 47. Well done. Anyway, I'm getting into it. Why not? Sacrifice the Night says you look like Agent 47 on his downfall. Thanks, mate. I'll take it anyway. It's all good. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. Thanks for the support. It's all good. Snow School says, doing good, thank you. Learning to accept more in life. What do you mean by that? How are you doing that? Learning to accept more in life. What does that mean for you? Ed saying, Brad, can you tell us how did you come up with an inspirational ambivert channel and the meaning behind it? Okay, so inspirational. I thought like I want to inspire others in some way, help others, inspire others, talk. And I know I've seen it. I've got it on the screen here, Sander, on the right, onto the side of me. Anyway, inspirational ambivert. That's my channel. That's my logo there on the cup. And I wanted to inspire others. Talking about philosophy, talking about stoicism, talking about suffering. You know what I talk about. Talking about narcissism, talking about putting boundaries in place. Talking about finding fucking meaning in this life that we have the best way I can. Talking about different topics. Ambivert. I went with ambivert because I thought, ambivert. That's not a common word. Not everyone knows what ambivert means. And I thought, I'm not completely introvert. I'm not completely extrovert. I'm a mixture of the two. I like my time on my own and recharge, and other times I like to talk. I like to be around people sometimes. I'm a bit of in between, if you know what I mean. And I thought, all right, inspirational ambivert. And that's why I went with it. Because I wanted a channel name that was original. I didn't want a name. I didn't want to use like loads of different letters and words at the end that didn't mean anything. So that's why I've gone with inspirational ambivert, inspiring others to do well or to feel better or whatever it is, sending out positivity or whatever it is. So that's why. The logo, if you don't want to know, whatever, you've got, can you see there? You've got an eye, a moon, and there's like over the eye is the sun. So the sun is the extrovert, which is behind the eye. The moon is the introvert, and the eye is awareness. And that's my logo, which is actually on my t-shirt just there. There you go. Can you see? So that's what I went with. That's what I'm sticking with. Anyway, Yellow Belly saying a busy week gardening. Why? What have you been doing specifically got with your gardening, Yellow Belly? That's your job, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Shall I say, Brad, you could be run down. Probably need vitamin B. I'll look into that. That's something I've not really been having. So yeah. Abe's saying, whenever you say gardening, my grandma comes to mind. Can you explain the logo? I've just done that. Shelley's saying, Yellow Belly, I love the garden too. Had to put slug pellets down. Yeah. Open the door. 1 minute. Oh. 1 minute. Yes. Oh, you found it.
Found it.
Found the Croatia flag. There we go. Okay, enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Oh. Sandra's gotten a Croatia flag. Which is going to be up in the fucking house, isn't it? Of course. Anyway, little buggers, them slugs this time of year. I'm not a fan of slugs. Oh God, I've got a bad slug story. I remember being young, obviously, living in mum and dad's house, of course, and being barefoot and walking in the kitchen. And the kitchen, obviously, was just tiles on the floor. I remember standing on something wet and I thought it was a chip, like a potato chip, like chips, fries or whatever you want to call them. And it was a slug. Oh, and I could feel the cold slug on my feet and it was absolutely fucking minging. Ugh, I'm not a fan of slugs. They are little buggers, yes. Snow Squirrel saying, one example, learning it's okay. I'm kind of an introvert. I love people and having good long walks, but groups, parties drain me. They drain me too, mate. I will go, but being more alone, silent, and that's okay. I can resonate with what you're saying, Snow Squirrel. Really, really can. I don't mind being around people, but I'm more of a fan of smaller groups, probably, I'd say. But I do get drained and I really do need my alone time too. Oh, love it. And even like I have my lunch and the staff rooms where I work, I'll go outside of the theatres and sit on my own. And people have asked me, Brad, why are you sat on your own? What's up with you? Are you okay? They used to say that to me, but I say, look, I'm just recharging. I love sitting on my own. I completely resonate what you're saying there, Snow Squirrel, by the way. Shelley said, Abe's, the slugs are eating my plants. The pellets prevent them doing so. Yes. Abe saying, she's a lovely lady, Shelley. Absolutely. Yellow Belly saying, lawn cuts and weeding full time this year. Lots of work. Good to hear, Yellow Belly. Is it your own business? Is it your own business? Abe saying, you're a lovely lady too, Shelley. All right, I think I've read that. Sorry. I'm sorry, one moment. Vince Fan says, I've had problems for a while with snails finding their way into my kitchen. Total horror show. Suddenly stepping on one in the middle of the night. Oh, Vince Val, I'm imagining a crunch. Yeah. It's not a good day out. It says, oh, okay, Shelley. I think, though, going back to the whole introvert-extrovert thing, I think there's much more to us than these things. Introvert, extrovert, ambivert, whatever. They're just basically putting ourselves in a box to an extent. There's more. I think you'll be aware of this. There's much more to us than those things. It's just the terminologies, if you know what I mean. Anyway, it helps us understand ourselves a little bit better, doesn't it? But I do believe there's much more to us. I don't think you're just your star sign or anything. I think there's much more to us. Anyway, Shelley saying Snow Squirrel, it's okay not to be okay. I'm glad you're doing well. Absolutely. Vince Fallon says, I like being an introvert. It's freeing. Life on my terms. Yeah. In your own energy, Vince Fallon. In your own peace. Oh, it's so good. It is priceless. Yellow Belly saying, slugs like to drown themselves in beer. Just like humans, I suppose. Sink a bowl of beer level with surface level and they will make their way there and drown. I didn't know that, Yellow Belly. That's interesting. I didn't know that. You've taught me something new, so thank you. So slugs drown themselves in beer, basically. That's how you get rid. Oh, the slug, snail's the same. Hello, William Anderson. I've seen your name before. Hope you're okay. Ersk Olobom. I don't know what that means, mate. Abe saying, Brad, you've just traumatized me with your slug story. Yeah, it's fucking awful. I think it happened a few times, that, mate. It's fucking horrible. Makes me skin crawl. Shelley saying, Vince Fallon, they're an absolute nightmare. I agree. Abe saying, what do you mean by that, William? I have no idea what that means. I can't comprehend the words that we use there, if it even was a word. Shelley saying, Yellow Belly, I do that too. Haha. Yellow Belly saying, yes, micro business. Micro business. What exactly is a micro business? Please forgive me. I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of a micro business. Like a small business. Is that what you mean, Yellow Belly? Like, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Don Woodland saying he nearly fell downstairs drunk and been out gambling all day. Told me swearing, abuse, or total narc all in need after the Salvation Army. That sounds like an absolute arsehole, Dawn. By the sounds of it, not you, but the person you're talking about. Sounds awful. Dawn Mother says, try to get help. Okay. And I'll keep reading. Shelley saying, Brad, you know the mug with the logo? It could be, you get a big one for Timmy to sit in. You got ideas, you haven't you? That's not quite working. Is that working? There's the cup. We're improvising here, Shelley, but you might need a bigger one. Okay, you've just got given me, that's a really good idea. That's a great idea. Right now, I'm leaving him like that. I know he's not perfect there. Right now, I'm going to leave him there, chilling his little head out. He's there for now. But that's a good idea. I'll look into it. Thank you. Thanks, Shelley. Good idea. Allah Shifa Atafarma. All Pakistani in Bradford. I'm being forced to live here. Please make arrangements to go to Pakistan, helping not family. 4 Thornbury Drive. What are you going on about there, Allah? I don't know what you mean, mate. So you want to go back to Pakistan? I don't know. I don't know where I'm getting from that, mate. Nice to meet you anyway, but Shelley saying, Dawn Woodland, that's terrible. Yeah, sounds awful. Drong, welcome back, 007. How's it going? Fist bump to Drong. How's it going? Snails get you. It's the crunch when you tread on them. Oh, yeah. Fucking awful. I've got another slug story. Bloody hell. Don't know. I didn't even realise I had so many slug stories. They're not the best stories, but they're a story nonetheless. I used to be a strimmer. And what's strimming? It's basically cut. You might know this, some of you. Cutting grass. I used to work for the council, Blackburn Council, and I used to work around. It was basically cremation. We used to do cremation. It's a really nice area in Blackburn. And it's like loads of graves. And I used to cut round the graves, keep the grass short, especially in winter. I did it as an agency worker for a few weeks. And we used to have visors on. And we were doing that, and we'd be cutting all the slugs up. So all the slug, oh God, it's awful, this story. But the slugs would get chopped to fucking pieces by the strimmer because it's cutting grass, quite strong, goes round and round and round. Petrol, and you know, pull it up anyway to get the engine running. And the slug guts just went all over my visor and all over my top. It was minging. It was minging. Anyway, that's my other slug story. Enjoy. He's saying, should we time him out? Let's see. I don't know if it deserves it yet, though, Abe's. Just seems a bit of a weird message. I don't know. Drong says hello to Abe. Abe says hi to Drong. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little bit run down, but I'm okay. Yellow Belly's saying micro business. Love to live and not work to live. I do about 47 on average per week. I like the philosophy though, not live to work, not work to live. You give up your time for money, don't you, basically, mate? Yeah, I do that, and I do this as well. So probably, bloody hell, I'm probably going on to like 60 hours a week. I do, if I included this ish. I love doing this though. I love doing this, so it's all good. Dawn Woodland saying he's not human, he's possessed, I'm sure. He gave his card details out on a Sky scam. I warned him, so I got the projection of that. Oh, I hope you get away from that, Dawn Woodland, soon. I hope you get away from that. Shelley says, Yellow Belly, that's long hours. Yellow Belly's laughing at Dawn. I don't know why, it's all good. Abe's saying I hate slugs. I'm not a massive fan of them. No. Definitely this time of year it is, Shelley. You're watching from your bed, Drong. You chill. Have you had a busy week, mate? If you love it and you enjoy it, good on you. Absolutely, Shelley. Yellow Belly says hi to Drong. The slug gut, Shelley, yeah. Used to get them over the visor. I fucking remember. I've not thought about that for a long, long time. I must have been about 25 years old when I did that. I only did it for a couple of weeks. It was just like an agency job that I had. And then I found full-time work doing something else after it. Or I might be 26. I can't remember. A long time ago. Time goes quick, man, as you know. Abe saying, Brad, can you stop traumatizing with your slug stories? Yes, that's all I have. Don't have any more. Yellow Belly says, I love the outdoors, Shelley. Yeah. What was I going to say then? Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Love the outdoors too. I find it re-energizes me, Yellow Belly. It really makes me feel good. On the opposite of that, if I'm in Trafford Centre, it's like a busy shopping centre, that drains me. But nature tends to make me feel better. I think that happens with a lot of people. I think we're connected to nature, aren't we, really? But we forget that we are. Shelley is saying to Abe, whistling or something. Yellow Belly saying, long hours for you in the NHS. Sometimes, yes, Yellow Belly. On Tuesday, I did 8 till 9, so that's a long day. It's very tiring. Other days, it's like 8 till 5 or 8 till 6. I only work Monday to Friday. I'm very lucky, actually, Yellow Belly. A lot of people do nights. I don't do nights, which I'm really grateful for. Don Budden saying cockroaches. Oh, mate, they're the worst. Anything with a hard back. I slept on someone's sofa and saw a mouse. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad, Dawn Woodland. Has anyone ever come across a mouse? Oh, that sounds bad. Anyway, Shelley's saying, Yellow Belly, I do to me dogs go everywhere with me in nature, yeah. But it's amazing. Do slugs have any natural predators? Don't know the answer to that, Ebbs. I think they do. Is it badgers or something like that? I'm not an expert on these things, by the way. I'm just guessing. Yellow Belly says, growing up in the Lincolnshire Fens, I didn't see a hill until I was 14. Really? Is it just flat? I didn't know that. Oh, God. All I see is hills here, Yellow Belly. Loads of them. Anyway. Turtles. Did he say slugs are on the menu? Slugs? I think he's got a hankering for one. He's got a hankering for one. Don Wilder saying, shopping centres for me too, Brad. Get people's energy bad. Yeah, they drain. They've got the uses, don't get me wrong, shopping centres. You know what I mean? But not for me personally either. I'm just watching little bits of this match. No. Okay. Shella is laughing at Yellow Belly there. Yellow Belly, I can relate. We call a hill of 100 metres a mountain in the Netherlands. Yeah, it's very flat, isn't it, in Holland? Yeah. John saying, I need to feed the fish. Be right back. No worries. What fish do you have? Toads love slugs. I didn't know that. I think they're an acquired taste, though, Yellow Belly. I don't think I'd want to eat one. God, shit. I've got another story. Fuck me. I've got another slug story. I thought I didn't have any more. Third slug story. I can't believe I've actually got 3 slug stories. They're deep in there somewhere. Years and years ago, I had a good friend of mine. He's not with us anymore. Bless him. But we once gave him... We were all drunk. We were seshed up. We were fucked up. We were taking ease. We were dickheads. Anyway, we were at a party, house party. We'd been up for a couple of days, as you do. Well, as you shouldn't do, but we were doing it. We must have been about 20 years old at the time, 19, young dickheads. And we got a slug. We got a frying pan. We put the slug on the frying pan. We fried the slug. We put some salt on it. We put some pepper on it. And then we put a little bit of Stella on it. And we called the slug Joey, which is crazy. And then my friend ate it for £10. And he said it's like an armadillo. He said it's crunchy on the outside, but soft on the inside. He ate the slug for a £10 bet. It was probably a bit cruel, let's be honest, but it was really, really funny. It was really, really funny. Anyway, that's my third slug story, Abes. I can't believe I even had 3 stories locked away there, but there you go. So Abe's saying, so Timmy will protect us from the slugs. Yes, he will. He will fight his way through them. Yellow Belly says, very flat with occasional tornadoes. In Lincolnshire. What the tornadoes like? That's interesting. I've never seen one. Welcome back, Amelia. Yellow Belly saying, Timmy definitely loves slugs. Yep. Yum, yum, yum. Abe, you make me laugh. Shelly's laughing at Abe's. Dawn Wilder says, Brad, I could write a book on what I've seen and no one would believe it. Write the book then, Dawn. Write it. If you want to, go for it. Abe's saying, did you know, guys, snails are delicacies in some parts of the world? Yeah, France, Abe's. French love them. Snow squirrel, yes, they do. Timmy, you stick to your natural food, lad. Lettuces and stuff. Yeah. Yellow Belly saying, Snow Squirrel, where I'm from in the Fens, our council is called South Holland Council. I didn't know that. Shelley saying, Abe, I think you're right. I think China. They do. They're called escargot. Escargot. Oh, I wouldn't want that. No. Snail's not for me, man. Doesn't matter. They put garlic on them and all sorts. No. 3 slugs can kill all due to the toxic enzymes. Wow. My friend ate one. He ate half of one, I think. He did, honestly. A long time ago that. He was off his head. He used to make everyone laugh. He's not with us anymore. Not because of that, but Snow Squirrel says, Yellow Belly, really? Is it because it's flat as well? Shelley says, Brad, Mother of God, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we were stupid, Shelley. That was just one day. So 2 is the limit, Yellow Belly. Yeah. So have 2, but don't have 3. Snow Squirrel says North and South Holland are 2 provinces along the coast. The country is the Netherlands. I didn't. Snow Squirrel. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I really, really didn't. Forgive my geographical ignorance there. I didn't know that. Yellow Belly saying tornadoes are pretty cool. The worst one turned over a few cars and lifted roofs off houses. There are very few fences. That's crazy, mate. Wow. It'd be quite dangerous, that. Yellow Belly says, it's definitely not more than 2. So, have you guys tried squid? Yes, I have. I have tried squid, and it tastes really, really nice. It tastes really, really nice. I know it looks minging. I get it. Your friend Crazy Brad, LOL. Yeah, well, he was. Was is the word. He's actually had his head screwed on when he wanted to. He's actually the clown of the group. He used to make everybody laugh. He used to light up the room, do stupid shit. Sadly, he's not with us anymore. But anyway, that's another story. Amelia say it was my birthday yesterday. Sorry, Amelia. Amelia said it was my birthday yesterday, and I got a teddy my nan gave me when she died. Because at the hospital near me, when a loved one dies, you get a teddy to remember them. That's lovely. Oh, that's a bit sad, but very, very nice at the same time, Amelia. That's what I've got to say to that. Sending you love and respect. That's what I'm sending. There we go. Hugs and respect. That's what I say. Sorry. Eddie saying, ha ha ha, Yellow Belly. Shelley saying, Yellow Belly, tornadoes are very frightening. I've seen a film about tornadoes, yeah. What happened to him, Mr. Wallan? How do I say this nicely? He took his own life. Yeah. He, God. He didn't deal with his emotions. He was the clown. He'd light up the room. Nothing seemed to bother him. He always seemed to land on his feet. He had bad habits, didn't grow out of them. So session, but carried it on into his 30s. He passed away at 37 in 2020. And I don't know. I think he had some inner demons that he didn't quite deal with on his time here. And that was that. So that's what happened to him, Mr. Vallan. But he was a good lad. He was a good lad. He really, really was. He had his head screwed on sometimes. He just got carried away, I think. I'm saying it very, very vaguely here. I don't mention his name because I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know why I just don't mention his name, but yeah. I wasn't around his life at the time that he did that because I'd moved on. I wasn't seeing all my old friends anymore, and he was still around the world that I used to be in. I'd left years and years ago, and he carried on and carried on and carried on, and yeah, it takes its toll. I'm not. Oh God. Anyway, it's a bit of a depressing topic, isn't it? But it's one of them, isn't it? And I've known 4 people that are all men, all in the 30s, that are here and that have done that as well. So anyway, enough of that. But there's the answer. Yellow Belly says, I think the fence is the same as Holland with its topography. Interesting. Didn't know that. Well, I do now. because you've told me. Vince Fowler says, I'm sorry, maybe it's too personal. No, it's not, Vince Fowler. I don't mind speaking about it. I can speak about these things. So I'm okay with it. I don't like to go too deep. I don't like to go on about it for too long. I can do it, but I know that it's quite a touchy subject and I don't want to sound too much of a downer, if you know what I mean. But I can talk about it and the psychology behind it quite comfortably, believe it or not. But I just don't want to bring anyone down with it at the same time. I know it's a very dark topic, isn't it? Very thingy thing. But I think it's important to talk about these things sometimes, if you know what I mean, to learn from them and to prevent people from doing it if you can. I think it's important. But it is, it's a bit of a dark topic, isn't it? Anyway, but don't worry, it's not too personal. I'm okay with it. It's saying, I tried squid once, I didn't like it. Fair enough, probably an acquired taste there. Don Butler saying, sorry, Brad, about your friend. Worded that wrong. Don't be sorry. It's okay. It's okay. God, sorry. And the night before he passed away, I had a dream, right? And I was walking on a bridge, and he was walking on a bridge, and we walked past each other, and then walked past. And then the day after he'd gone, and it was linked to a bridge as well. The thing was linked to a bridge as well. Crazy. Anyway, like his way of saying goodbye, I suppose. Goodbye for now, I'd say. Goodbye for now. Anyway, I think they have ink, Shelley. Yeah. Shelley says, Amelia, God bless you. Sending lots of hugs and love. That's lovely. Amelia says, gotta go now. Will you remember next Friday? I will remember. Yeah, I'll remember you. You like crabs? I've had crab. Not a massive fan. But eats her up, of course. This fan says, I'm sorry, that is very sad. Yeah, it's sad. But yeah, it is. It's all right. It's okay. It's one of fucking them, innit? You gotta just, I don't know. You've got to keep going, mate. Keep fucking going. Millie says thanks to Shelley. Yellow Belly says hello to Amelia. I think Amelia might be going now. It's all good. That's sad, Brad. It is Yellow Belly. Yeah. Shelley says, that sounds horrible. No squid for me. Vince Fowler says it's good that you got into a better environment. Yeah, it was essential. I left earlier on compared to some. I knew that it wasn't good for me. I knew that I was I was destroying myself. I knew that, I don't know, I just couldn't. I had to just say goodbye to everybody. I used to go to the gym, and I wouldn't go to a gym in the town I was from. I'd go to another town to go to the gym so I could stay away from everyone. I took myself away from social media as well. I just completely cut off social media. I cut everything off, cut everybody off, because I knew I couldn't keep going back. And it said, yeah, I had to, mate. Fuck that. It wouldn't have. If I'd have carried on, I might not be here now, or I'd be very ill if I did. It's just not sustainable. I'm in a better place now, thank God. I don't know. Just young and dumb, isn't it? I suppose. I don't think you get away with it when you're younger. When you're like 20, 21, 22, you're young, you're fresh, you get away with it. Once you get to like 27, 28, 29, 30, you can't keep doing it. You can't really keep. It's a young man's game, in my opinion. God bless him, Brad. May he rest in peace. I think he is resting in peace. He wanted to go, Shelley. Oh God, I'm going on about this a lot. But anyway, Shelley, do you know what he used to say as well? He used to say, I'm going to haunt you one day. I'm going to haunt you. This was years and years and years before it happened. When I'm going to haunt you all. I went, shut up. You think whatever, what you're talking about. And he said it quite a few times. And I think, shit, he wasn't joking. Anyway, it's what he wanted to do. He wanted to do it, and he did it. Crab meat is yummy, Yellow Belly saying. Yeah. It's very expensive though. I don't really eat it often. I agree with you on that one, Yellow Belly. Yellow Belly saying, very true, Brad. Always good to reach out. Thank you. Yeah, Shelley saying, you're right. Amelia's going. Goodbye, Amelia. Get some rest or whatever you need to do. Shelley says, Brad, oh my God, imagine that. Maybe he's saying goodbye. God bless him. And honest fucking, I haven't told many people this. Fuck me. Anyway, about, let's say, a few weeks before it happened, I wasn't around all these people at all. I wasn't. I was in my apartment in Blackburn at the time. I was living in Blackburn, which wasn't fun. But anyway, I was in fucking Blackburn, and I was in an apartment. I was thinking, I was daydreaming about this person. I'm thinking to myself, oh, I really need to help him. I really need to help him. I imagined him coming round to my house and being there and me helping him, but him being a problem, like, I mean, not really being able to help him. But I was just imagining this. I hadn't seen him in a long time when I was imagining this. This is a bit weird, this, but anyway. And then I convinced myself, no, Brad, you can't have this person around you because you're at university now and you need to sort yourself out. You've got a partner. It won't go down well. And I talked myself out of it. It was weird. I was just thinking about that person and helping them when they were in trouble. And then a few weeks later, they went. Oh, no, it sounds really crazy, but there you go. I'm sharing a lot of things there. That's that. God. Don Woodland saying, Brad, no one knows what's going on in someone's head. No, they don't. The brain's a complicated thing. Don Woodland, absolutely. Bye-bye, Amelia. Yellow Belly saying, and says, very true, Dawn. You don't know what's going on in someone's head. No, you don't. No, you don't. Anyway. Don Woodland said, you did get well getting away from toxic. Wish I had. We can still, you've still got a chance, Dawn Woodland. Still time. Still time. It's not easy, I get it. It's not easy. Shelley saying, Brad, glad you cut everything off. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta come, off it goes. Not your own, but you know what I mean. I used to be a professional fisherwoman. Fish and crabs, gotta be quick with the fingers. Wow, Vince Varlan. God, yeah, because they'll be nipping at you. Absolutely. Brad, will you share more about your addiction recovery in your next live? Yes, I will. Okay, I will. I'll break it down as well. I'll break it down the best I can. I'm not going to do that right now because I want to save it for Sunday. Yeah, I'll talk about it the best I can. Yeah. Don Woodland saying, yeah, tar Shelly. Thank you. Don Woodland saying thank you to Shelley, should I say. Yellow Belly said, easy to lose those digits crabbing. Oh, that's a tough game, that. I wouldn't like to do that. Winter Valan. Must be tough to do that. Vince Valan says, I have old friends like that. I think they need help and I don't want the problems that follow. Exactly. And it's a bit selfish, I get it. But when you've got certain people that are only going to do certain things, they're only going to do session, they're only going to do drugs, they're only going to be a problem, they're not going to fucking change. And then you have done and you try and help them out. It's just like, no, you can't, man. I don't know. I didn't feel like I could or it was the right thing to do. Sounds very selfish of me, but no. Sorry, but no. Anyway, Abe saying, Vince Varlan, I went to fishing with my uncle. He used a spear to catch them. Then he tied their legs with thread. It was fun to watch, though. Tied their legs with thread. Tied their fins with thread, I assume. Unless I'm wrong. Spear, that's hardcore, yeah. Never done that. Yellow Belly says, Abe, that's a lovely memory. Yes, it is a lovely memory. Thanks to anyone that's likes and subscribed. If you've not already subscribed, please do. If you value genuine conversations like this, then you'll know when I'm next live once you've subscribed and clicked the notification button. It's absolutely free, of course. I go live on Friday evenings, Sunday evenings, and Monday evenings, UK time. I do 3 a week. It's okay if you catch the crabs, but they can't reach you. Then the problem is if a crab is next to it. Wow, I've never done it. What did you miss, Strong? Just look at the chat beforehand. That's what you've missed. We use nets, sort of. Wow. Did you do that as a job, Vinter Balan? Yeah, saying, yeah, it was a lovely memory. Very specific, yes. Shelley saying, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the respect. Please subscribe, tap the screen and like. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Shelley. Thank anyone that's liked and subscribed. I'm just going to pin that. Lancaster Casey. Hello, Lancaster. Is that how you say it? Lancasey or Lancaster? Hello, how are you? My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Shelley says, welcome back to Drong. He caught a jellyfish with a small net, though, but it was dead when we caught it. Oh, they can be really, well, they can sting like hell, can't they, jellyfish? I fed my fish. I've got 5 Chinese alligator eaters. I've never even heard of them, mate. Cool. I have no idea what they are. Chinese alligator eaters. You've got a long goldfish in a separate tank. Would it not get along with the other fish? What would happen if you put them together? 2 cherry shrimp. Very therapeutic, can't it, having fish? I can imagine. Vince Farlan, sorry, so it says to Lancaster Casey, hello, you're very welcome, of course. Of course. Vince Farlan says, yeah, my dad had a boat for multiple people. So I was one of them, worked summers mostly. Fishing in icy Swedish winter waters is way too hardcore. Just remind what you're reminding me of there, Vince Farlan, like a Viking, obviously, because it's that area, isn't it? Oh, but it's really cold in winter. Oh, that's a good. I bet they're good memories there, Vince Farlan, and good life skills. Same for you as well, Abes, as well, of course. Drong, that sounds cool. Yeah, does. Drong, what kind of fish are they? I've got 2 swordtails in another tank, along with a few widow tetras. Wow, Drong, you've got a lot of fish going on there, man. Different, mate. Were they expensive? How long have you had fish for as well? I'm saying, I bet you have some really cool stories to show up into Farlan. Yeah. I can imagine it being very scenic as well in Sweden. I just can imagine a boat in Sweden. I bet it's stunning. I'm just picturing it. I could be wrong, but it sounds it anyway. Casey, Lancaster Casey is going champion. There we go with the cup. Yellow belly saying it's Farlan. That sounds like a lovely memory. Yeah, it does, mate. Strong says it also has a pair of assassin snails to control the population of the rider snails that come in with the water. Assassin snails. We've spoken a lot about slugs, and I've had 3 slug stories. A lot of snail and slug stories today. Don't know why, they've just come up. What the hell's an assassin snail? I'm assuming it's one that kills other ones. I don't know. Excuse me, sorry guys. You've got 4 tanks in service. How long have you been doing that for? It's wrong. How long have you been interested in that for? The whole fish tank hobby, or whatever you want to call it. Shelley says Vince Vaughn, great memories. Yes. Very positive. Just going to have a sip of water. The second half is underway. Canada versus Bosnia Herzegovina. Can't say that properly. Yep, and it's 1-0 to Bosnia. Anyway, let me read the comments. It's just kicking off the second half. I've got the screen next to me on my PC. Brad, if you don't mind me asking, you close to your parents? Yeah, I have a good relationship with my parents. I don't speak to them or see them all the time, but I'd say I have a good relationship with them. Yeah. I didn't grow up with much, Dawn Woodland. I really didn't grow up with much. Yeah. But anyway, that's another topic. It's another topic. Yeah, I've got a good relationship with them, I'd say. Was things perfect? No, they were not perfect. But you've got to make the best of things, haven't you? Of course. It's saying this live should be renamed The Great Slug Live, Brad. The Great Slug Live. Yeah, it should be, mate. Yes, an assassin snail is what controls population of the rider snails that come along with the water. Right. Why do the rider snails come along with the water? I don't understand. I know nothing about this. Sounds lovely, though. Fishy slug reviews with Timmy the turtle. Shit. It's different. A different conversation. Don Budland saying that's good. Yeah. Yeah. I've had a strong work ethic instilled in me, I'd say. I've never not had a job. I've worked since I was 16. I even had a job when I was still at school. I don't know if you remember this stationery box, which is now called Ryman's, I think. I had work experience at Stationery Box for 2 weeks, and I was so pushy. I got a job with them, so I used to work there at the weekends when I was at school. I've never not had a job. I've always had work. I've never not had a job. I think I'd struggle without one, if I'm honest. I've had it drilled into me. Anyway. You've been doing this for many years, and I stopped in between, and now I started all over again the past year. Well, if you enjoy it, keep doing it, mate, as you are doing, of course. Earwigs and centipedes, also all those legs. Ugh. It sounds it. Shelley said I had to go. Let me get the words out, guys. Sorry. Shelley said I had 2 goldfish. One I called one, the second number 2. So when one died, I still had 2. Shit. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, Brad, was your father bald? Yes, he's bald. 2, because my father is bald and I'm losing my hair. I hate losing it. How did you deal with your hair loss, Brad? Good question. I've answered this one before, but I'll do it again. Basically, mate, right, you're younger, right? Me, 19. Well, same age as you, I'm imagining myself as. I started to notice I was going bald, Abes. Did it make me feel good? Did it fuck? Was I insecure about it? Fucking right I was. Was I in denial about it? Yes, I was. But I saw my dad. And my dad was bald as fuck. And I thought, shit, I'm going to go bald. And it really bothered me for a long time. It really, really did, Abes. Receding. I used to have like mousy brown hair. I used to have blonde hair when I was a kid, believe it or not. But then but when I was about 18, 19, it was brown. It was mousy. It was quite thin. And it started to recede at the sides. And anyway, yeah. So I was fucking insecure about it. So what I did was I thought if I cut it as short as I can, short back and sides, so you go a little bit there, really short at the sides. But then I made it the best of it while I had it. But I was putting gel on, covering it up a little bit. It didn't look great. Did not have the, I wasn't blessed by the hair gods, Abes, obviously. And it really bothered me when I was fucking younger, mate. Really fucking bothered me. I was fucking super insecure. Anyway, about it at the time. But then it got to a point where I thought, I look shit. It looks shit, mate. So I took the leap of faith and I shaved all my hair off, which is a little bit daunting because you're so used to having hair. And then all of a sudden you're thinking, I'm just going to call it a day. Luckily, I've got the right shaped head, mate. And what I do is I used to just use the clippers, like electric clippers, but they only cut it short, so short. So now I get a Gillette Mac 3, a blade. So cut it as short as I can, and it looks better. And once I took all my hair off and I realized I don't look bad with a bald head, it felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. Literally. The problem's gone because you've nothing left. And it feels really good afterwards. And it makes me, I feel confident about it now. It does not bother me at all, but it used to bother me a lot. I suppose the main key word in how do you deal with hair loss is accepting it and then just liking yourself, loving yourself, looking after yourself. I just put face cream on, put it on my head, keep myself hydrated, you know what I mean? To make myself look as good as I can, within reason, of course, without being too vain. But yeah, that's my hairless story. There you go. Make the best of what you have while you have it. Keep your hair while you can. Once you look like once you know it's not looking good anymore, hopefully you've got the right shaped head for being bald. And then you go from there, mate. Anyway, John says, rhino snails are also present in fresh water along with algae and other microbes. Doesn't matter how clean the amount of water is, oil supply comes from a spring uphill. Didn't know that. Aves is laughing at Shelley. Vince Fowler says, don't be sad about hair loss. No, don't. Hair loss is due to too much testosterone. Yes. Means you are too manly to have hair. I like that, Vince Fallon. Thanks. I'll take it. Yeah, it's due to that. But my bedroom looks like a Star Trek movie. Golden yellow hues. Cool, John. Got a good setup, mate. A lot of looking after, though. Yes, Shelley. Vince Fallon says, shave it off and own it. Yeah. You've said it in a different way to me. But yeah, you own it. You own it. It is what it is. Some people get hair transplants. Each their own. But I don't know too much about it. But I think there's medications. You think, oh, I've had a hair transplant. Okay, well done. You've got hair. If that's what you want, each their own, whatever. You've got to pay for that transplant. And also you've got to take medications to maintain it. I don't want to do that personally. Or you get a wig. But I wouldn't recommend that. And Vince Fallon said, shave it off and own it. I'm with that one. That's my way. Vince Fallon says, you can't win in every category in life. No. That's just the way it works for everyone. True. Yeah. It's saying thank you to Vince Fallon. Donald says, you look fine, Brad. Thank you. Thanks. You'd rather lose your hair than your mind. 1000%, Shelley. 1000%. I'm always worried about losing my hair. It'll affect my dating life. Well, do you know? Guess what, mate? Listen to this fucking shit. No. No, mate. No. I used to think that too. I had hair for as long as I could. Let's say to 28-ish, 29. It was looking ridiculous, though. It was looking bad. I held on to it for a bit too long, if I'm honest, at the time. And what was I going to say then? And when I had her, I looked worse. So without her, I looked better. I looked better without it. So my dating life improved after I'd fucking shaved it all off, mate. And also just what was the main thing, it's the confidence and the self-love and the healthiness and the self-acceptance that really improved my dating life. You know what I mean? So my dating life was better when I was bald compared to when I had hair. I was that one. There you go, mate. It comes from within. You know what I mean? The confidence and the self-love and the, acceptance just comes out. Helps. Doesn't mean that you're going to have everything that you want in life with dating. Of course it doesn't. But having that self-love can really help you, make you more attractive kind of thing, if you know what I mean. John saying, Shelley, it's nothing. It's actually very easy. The less you feed them, the healthier they are. I feed them once a day. I haven't gone into the expensive fish store I was saving up for. A combination spanner set. Now that's order to soul there. Okay. Not at all. You love it inside and out. Kojak was bald. The ladies loved him. Yes, Don Woodland. It says thanks to Shelley. Drong says, I'm going to begin working on my motorbike over the next 6 months. It's my first rebuild, so I'm going to take a while. No worries. Sounds like a big project, that. Must be very skilled to even attempt that, if I'm honest. I couldn't do that. I have no idea. I think her is just one aspect of many, and many aspects are a lot more important than her loss. Yes, they are. Absolutely. In finding someone, I mean, yeah, Vince Fallon, absolutely. The right person will be drawn to you anyway. Anyway, sorry, I'm just cut out for a moment there. I used to have dreadlocks down to my waist up until the age of 46. No way, mate. I cut them off and shaved my hair because my best friend had just been diagnosed with breast cancer. I then realised the balding. Whoa, he must have really long thingy hair there. My friend made a full recovery, bless her. Oh, I'm really glad she did, mate. What did you do after that then? After you'd cut the dreadlocks down, you realised you're balding as well? Most men do. Obviously, I started it early, but I was going to say then, a lot of men do it. It happens to a lot of men. Majority at some point. The older you get, the increasing chances of people going bald. So, Drong saying, Shelley, and once I'm done with that, then I'm moving to cars and other stuff, and eventually become a mechanic and a carpenter and so much more. Cradle to the grave, it is this learning journey. Yes, we're always learning. Always, Drong. Always. Shelley says, Yellow Belly, you're a gentleman. Agreed. Absolutely. Drong saying, just had to get my head on straight. There's so little time, so learn to produce what you consume. I'm minimalist anyway. Agree with you, Shelley. He's a gentleman indeed. Absolutely, Apes. You've got a lot going on, fair play to you. You better sound very, very busy. Very busy. Vince Val says, yes, the confidence of going fully bald and owning it is attractive. Confidence is very important to be attractive, yes. And obviously, be mindful of arrogance. Arrogance. Not saying anyone here is going to be arrogant, but some people can present as confident, but they're arrogant. True confidence isn't bragging, isn't show-offy. It's just still, it's quiet. It accepts itself. It doesn't need to show off. True confidence is sometimes forged from experiences, isn't it? Really is. And self-acceptance. True confidence doesn't brag. It just is, if you know what I mean. True confidence admits when it's wrong and is okay with it. Kind of thinking. Here today, gone tomorrow. Mate, yeah. Yes, Yellow Belly. Sean saying, I bet we all do in our little ways. Shelley says, once you have love in your heart. Yeah. Sorry, just looking at the football briefly. Anyway, sorry. Vince Fallon, spot on. Thanks for the advice. It really helps. Lovely. You owned it, mate. All right. Welcome to the club, mate. You owned it, Yellow Belly. Yeah. You think, fuck it. It's done. Vince Fallon says, apparently it hurts, but it's different for everyone. I get it. If you want to do what you want to do it, whatever. But Billy Fallon says, apparently hair stacks can die. So the hair stay, but if you shave it, they never come back. Maybe that's what happened. It didn't for me. Didn't for me. Mine was going. Trust me. Maybe for others, I don't know. But for me, it was one of them. Timmy doesn't need hair. He's just cute. I agree. He says hello to everybody. He said thank you to everyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you for all the support. What else do I have? Obviously, I've got to plug this. I do have memberships available for those that want to show some support or want to join the Discord. It is, obviously, it's in the links. Anyway, I'll carry on. And the Discord is for people to continue the chat when the lives are not happening, and also for people to support each other or share things, etc., etc. Yellow Belly says Shelley. Yellow Belly, good man from Shelley there. Abe's saying Timmy is a handsome lad. Says thank you. He's owning it. Yeah. He's definitely owning it. A bit of a sunset behind us there. You can see my ring light in the reflection. Ambivert, I think you're absolutely smashing without your hair. In any case, these days baldness is revolution. Yeah. Shelley, Brad, I agree. Thanks, Shelley. How much longer is it live, Brad? I'll go for another 20 minutes or so. We'll see. I'll go with the flow, guys. I've not set a specific time, if I'm honest. I'll see how I go. Live life in a way that makes you feel happy and love yourself and remind yourself, yes. Sometimes that yellow belly is reminding yourself on a consistent basis as well, in my opinion. And to be gratitude as well, isn't it? To be grateful for what you fucking have. To feel happy, to feel content. Do what's right for you in a way, mate. Yeah. It's short-lived, as you know. Thanks for sharing. That's a really good quote. Shelley says to Drong. Drong says, even back here, there are thousands of men who walk around like you. They live a happy life. Yeah. Yeah. And it's also that as well. I don't feel like I need to prove anything. I don't need to prove fuck all. It's such a liberating, freeing feeling. It's like I don't need to prove anything. Don't need the validation. Whoopee fucking do. I'm here as I am. I'm good. I'm content. I'm not trying to outdo anyone. I'm not trying to fucking do anything. I'm just trying to be my best self. And if people don't like that, that's on them. That's their problem. I'm just going to be my best self and try not to be an arsehole. Try and help people the best I can and be content and happy, you know. And not really needing that. It's nice to get validation, but not really needing it's a really freeing feeling. It helps you not to give a fuck. Within reason, of course. I'm not saying be nasty, but look like identical twins. I sometimes look like this when I'm at work, mate. When I'm walking around. Looking a bit pissed off, if I'm honest. But the top of your head aligns with the rest of your face, so it actually suits you. You're like some men who have a huge bulb over their narrow face. Yeah. Let me just drink some water one moment. Why do so many men dislike casual conversation? I don't know what you mean by that, Vince Fallon. Trying to think. Why do you think that? What's your experiences with that? I'm seeking to understand here. Why do so many men dislike casual conversation? I don't. Depends for me, it depends on what the casual conversation is and what mood I'm in, I suppose. I don't mind casual conversations. Sometimes. I think that sometimes they're good. Sometimes I can't be bothered. It depends on my mood, I'd say, personally. And the topic. What's your experiences with that, Vince Valon? I'm trying to understand. Seeking to understand. Yellow Belly, Brad and Timmy are best friends. Yeah, always. Absolutely, Brad. As Strong said, life is short-lived. Yes, it is. Vince Fallon says, women can talk for hours, but the men in my family try to sneak away. Yeah, we can be like that. Yeah, Vince Fallon. I think I don't mind it for a bit, but after a while, I think I'm done. Yeah, we just like, have I done that? Yes, I have. I don't know why. What's the reason? There could be a reason, but I can't think of the reason why. And I don't know what the answer is to that right now. But I can definitely understand what you're saying. They're saying, I don't know about that, Vincent. I like having some casual conversations. I do too. Depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I'm really tired and I can't be bothered though. If you know what I mean. Strong said, I shaved my head 2 years ago. No one bothered on my way back home. And the hot neighbour next door even said I look good. When the chicken dinner there, Strong. They're saying, I'm glad that the neighbour found you attractive, Strong. Strong says, Yellow Belly, life is short-lived. Absolutely. Absolutely right, Strong, Yellow Belly's saying. Still 1-0 to Bosnia. I don't know if anyone's interested, but 1-0 to Bosnia against Canada. I think they're going to win, Bosnia. Let me just watch this, sorry. Oh. Good defence from Bosnia. Anyway. Zhong saying, yes, actually, a lot find me attractive, even when they don't imagine they do, because there are 8 billion people on this planet, surely 1,000 might like me. Yeah. Can't be like by everyone, mate. Sandra's saying Canada is shit. LOL. She's watching the game. Eve saying, hey, you too. Yinks. Hi, Yinks. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, Yinks. Night. How are you? Hope you're okay. We're just doing a casual chat, mate. I'm just reading all the comments. We're keeping it calm, keeping it chilled. Nice to meet you, by the way. I hope that you're okay. Sandra says hi to Abes. Yellow says, well said, Drong, sorry. There's definitely a few million out there. Vince Fallon says, that's impressive when a country with a small population hold their line against much bigger ones. I agree. We always want to root for the underdogs, don't we? A lot of the time, especially as a neutral fan. I think there's going to be another goal. I think they're going to score Bosnia. Watch now. Now. Let's watch. Maybe not. Sorry, guys. I'm just briefly looking. Not quite, no. I agree, Vince Fallon. So I say now they're throwing themselves in the floor out of despair, LOL. Yeah, it looks like the game's opened up, Sander. Really has. It's back and forth. There's going to be a goal soon, I think. Not that I'm an expert, but it's opened up. You can see the game. It's like back and forth. One side to the next. Anyway, let me keep reading. Abe's saying, who do you think is the underdogs of the World Cup? God, there's so many Abes. Iraq, Haiti, Bosnia, Qatar. Is there some other small teams? I can't remember. They're definitely underdogs, massively underdogs. Canada, USA, underdogs. They're not that good at it. There's probably a lot more teams too that I can't think of right now. Yellow Belly says hi to Yinks. Morocco, underdogs. Definitely is. Young saying, yes, I've never been alone. I don't want to sound snobbish, but a lot of times men don't score out of fear. The fear of rejection. Yeah, I've done it wrong. Affected me for quite a few years. Fear of rejection. Held me back big time. Scared of getting hurt again. Yeah. So yeah, I've been there. It happens to a lot of people, that. It's quite common. Shelley's saying, we are in a world obsessed with extraordinary. Forget all that. Just be a decent human being. If people don't like you, who cares? If dongs don't like you, well, it's time for reflection. That's really well said, Shelley. I'm going to read that again. We are in a world obsessed with the extraordinary. Forget all that. Just be a decent fucking person. If people don't like you, who cares if they don't like you? Well, it's time for reflection. Absolutely. Thank you, Shelley. That's really well said. Yellow Belly says, come on, England. I'm with you on that. Yinks is saying, how do I become a trillionaire? Well, maybe Elon Musk, Yinks, would be the guy. I am not a trillionaire, mate. So I can't really tell you how to become a trillionaire because I've never become a trillionaire. I suppose it would be, I'll try and answer that question. It would be investing your money. It'd be taking risk, calculated risk. It'd be setting up your own business. Being mindful of your money, etc., etc. Taking some calculated risks. Am I an expert on becoming a trillionaire? No, I am not, mate. There's probably a lot of literature out there in relation to that, though, or things on YouTube that can maybe help you with that, or whatever. Be healthy. Live in abundance. Don't be scared of money, I'd say. Don't be too upset about it. It comes, it goes, whatever. Don't be too upset about it, I'd say. Don't have a poor mentality. I think that can help you attract more of it, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I've answered that the best I can. And the other says, Shelley, absolutely right. Jerome saying it's why it's always good to be simply friends with both men and women, everyone really, and prepared to come back home alone every evening too, and be okay with that, Drong. Like, be okay with it, I'd say as well. Shelley, spot on, Abes. Well, absolutely, I'd agree. Shelley's agreeing with John. Yellow Billy saying hi to Drong and Shelley there. Dawn Woodland saying, yes, Shelley, wished I learned that a long time ago. Drong says, Shelley, you get that right. I mean, how many times have we landed in the wrong relationship because we tried to be someone we weren't? Wow, that's so deep. That's so true. Fucking hell, mate. How many times have we landed in the wrong relationship because we tried to be someone we weren't? Yes. Or, Drong, on top of that, in relation to that, should I say, it's like, have you ever become in love with the idea of someone? Becoming in love with the idea of them. So you have an idea of what you want them to be or what you picture them as, and you love that version of them, but it's not fucking real. It's not really them. Then you see them for who they are. It's like you're in love with an idea. A lot of people get in love, could be turning. A lot of people fall in love with an idea, if you know what I mean, as well. Noz's Empire. Hello, Noz's Empire. How are you? I'll read your comment. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, guys. Thanks for the support. And what should I do if I think I hurt a friend that hurt me if they are in the wrong? What should you do if I think I hurt a friend that hurt me? So if you believe that they're in the wrong, can you forgive them? Right? What's the positives of that friendship? Is it the first time it's ever happened, Noz's Empire? If you've heard, I don't know. Can you speak to them? Can you communicate to them? Are they reasonable? If they're reasonable and you're reasonable, you can talk to each other and hopefully iron out the differences would be the best course of action if they're fucking reasonable. And maybe if you are to move on and they've hurt you, it's like, are you willing to forgive them? Can you forgive them? Can you accept the situation and move forwards? And can they do the same? If you both can, you might have a chance of that friendship continuing or even getting any better or improving maybe. However, if it depends on the, I don't know the full story in Noz's Empire though. I've only got what you've said there. However, what was I going to say then? But if they're not reasonable or they don't forgive you or you don't forgive them, then it's just going to be more problems further down the road, isn't it? I'm speaking generally here because I've only got so much information. Anyway, Drong, just be yourself, friend. Yeah, absolutely. saying, Nozz, that's a really good question. I agree. And ever since I sold my car, I meet more people because I'm not cocooned in an iron pod that whizzes past them. So yeah, I get more interactions and scores, Teehee, and I don't take them out. So the interactions are going to help, aren't they? More communications there. Drunk, I'd imagine. The other bit is, I wish I could be more outwards in a relationship. Me being slightly interesting would be a good start. I think you've got some interesting stories, Yellow Belly, mate. Definitely. Especially with the, let me remember correctly, oh my God, with the heart issues that you had when you were 34 or whatever age it was. That's interesting. How you overcome it, etc., etc. Nozz is welcome in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, Shelley. Thank you. Yes, and thank you to anyone that's likes and subscribed too. Yes, but they constantly get on my nerves, so I don't know what to do with it. So they're constantly getting on your nerves. They're constantly disappointing you, Nozz's Empire. Do they make your life better or worse? Are they a radiator? Do they radiate warmth, or are they a drain? By the sounds of it, if they're constantly getting on your nerves, that energy's not aligning. How long have you known them for? And do you think your life would be better without them? That sounds harsh, but I'm asking a few questions here. I've only got limited information, of course. John said it's just friends, unless, of course, the seas part again. Then who am I to say? Who knows? Moses, the parting of the sea there. Good evening, Brad. Hi, Imported Baby. Welcome back, mate. We're just having a chill chat tonight. It's Friday, of course. We're chilling. How are you? Abe says hi to Imported Baby. Yellow Belly, you are more than slightly interesting. Yes, it's a great start. God bless you. The right person would find you interesting, I suppose. That's how it goes. Imported Baby says good evening to everybody. I'm exhausted. Imported Baby saying, LOL, being on my feet for 5 hours today in the charity shop. Oh, you're still working there, mate. How's it going? Good on you, man. Hope you're finding it okay. Shelley says, how are you to Imported Baby? Noz's Empire said, I'd say they don't annoy me. They're a good friend. Right, okay. Oh, shit. Canada has scored. 1 minute, guys. I'm watching the game. I'm not really watching the game. I'm watching bits of it. It's Canada against Bosnia, and Canada have just scored, so now it's 1-1. Ooh. Let me see the goal. Let's watch. Sorry, guys. I'll be 1 minute. I'm watching this. I'm watching Canada score it. That's a good goal, man. That's a good goal. Sorry, I'm watching it again. That's a really good goal. Did he handball it? 1 minute. Anyway, I'll continue. I say they don't know me, but they're a good friend, Oz is saying. Okay. Well, they're a good friend then. So if they annoy you, what is it that why do they annoy you, Noz's Empire? What annoys you that they do? Have you talked to them about it? You could be better, but you're doing well, thank you. You're just getting through the day, mate, or getting through the week. I get it. Ebbs and flows important, baby. Ebbs and flows, mate. You're young, Noz's Empire. I'm in year 8, right? Known them since the first day of year 7, so you've known them for about a year. You're young. You're young, mate. I don't know how to word that properly now. I don't know what is it that. Let me try to think now, mate. I'm trying, of course. I don't know what else to say, Noz's baby, really. Sometimes people annoy us because it's our insecurities. That might be too deep for you. Sometimes it's I don't know. You could speak to them and say, do you know that thing that you do? It really annoys me. Can you stop doing it? Would they be receptive to that, mate? Maybe ask them that, Shelley, Noz's Empire. Maybe say that. Shelley's then saying, important baby, I'm good. Are you? Miss you in the stream. Great to have you here now, though, of course. Welcoming everyone else as well, of course. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. My name's Brad, if you've never met me before. The channel's called Inspirational Ambivert. If you value genuine conversations like we're having now, just click the subscribe button, click the notification button, and you'll know when I'm next live. I go live on Monday evenings, Friday evenings, and Sunday evenings. Important bit, sorry, Yellow Belly said, I need some happy material. Yeah, stroke, that was the one. At 36, doesn't show a figure of health. The tornadoes might get me to a first date. Then I am doomed. Thank you, Shelley. Well, they might carry you to a first date. I'm going with a joke there. Important said, that's glad you're up good. And sorry, Shelley, at least I'm here now. Yeah. Boy, baby, I don't know if it makes you feel any better, but I've got a cold sore. I've got ulcers in my mouth. I felt fatigued all week. My energy's not been great either. I don't know what's happening with yourself, of course, but onwards and upwards, mate. Today might be shit, but tomorrow's another day. Noz's Empire saying, what should I do if I don't want a girlfriend? As it will end, but the other part of me is telling me that I want one. If you're not sure, then just basically, if you're young, just chill. Be young. Be young. How old are you? If you're in teenage years, man, just be young, man. You're going to make mistakes. Your wants and your whims are going to change as you get older. Try and be a good, decent, kind person, of course. And don't worry about all that. And not all relationships end. Some last, some don't, mate. That's how it goes. You don't know how it's going to go with relationships, man. But if you're young, you've got loads of time. Chill out and do what you fucking enjoy. Work hard at school or whatever. That's what I'd like. That's what I'd say to that. Anyway, Point says, Yellow Belly, I wish you a quick recovery. May your health be restored. It's very kind of you to say. Drong is saying, or maybe it could be never. Or maybe it could be never. Once a man is prepared to face that possible reality, he's ready to say, I am Spoiter. 300 we're talking about there, mate. Of course. Yellow Belly, not only have you great wisdom, you've got a great sense of humour that's worth its weight in gold. Yes, it is. Sign of a healthy, intelligent mind. Yellow Belly says, enjoy life, Nozzers. One day, the right person will meet you. 1000% Yellow Belly. Don't think about it too much. Chill. The One. Hi, The One. What's this channel about? Right. My name is Brad, The One. The name of the channel is Inspirational Ambivert. Today, I'm just chatting. I'm reading the comments. A lot of the time, what I talk about is basically finding meaning in the suffering of life. I speak about narcissism. I talk about toxic people, whatever. I talk about putting boundaries in place. I talk about just making sense of things. I talk about stoicism in my own way, wisdom. I talk about psychological things, trolls, or whatever it is. In a nutshell, it's about becoming, from my opinion, higher vibrational, if you know what I mean. Less 3D, more 5D, less ego-driven, less narrow-minded, more open-minded. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. That's self-improvement, mate, in a nutshell. Obviously, though, I have topics sometimes, and I'm on topic, and other times I'm doing this, so I'm just chatting right now. So that's what the channel's all about. What do I do as a job? Sorry if you've already heard this, but I work as a scrub practitioner, a scrub nurse. I work in a theatre. I work for the NHS. I've done it for just over 4.5 years now. I do that as my full-time job, and this is my part-time. This is my business. This is my business. This is my job. I treat it like a job. I try to treat it casually but professionally at the same time. Oh God, I'm going on here. But I like to speak in a genuine manner, being real. I don't know everything. Do I know everything? But have I suffered? Have I fucked up? Definitely. And yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Not as saying they just don't know how to stop doing stuff when I tell them to, but I'm the same. So you're the same. So, you're young, you're messing about, you're just learning. You're learning how to become a functional human in a way, mate. If you're younger, it takes time. You'll get there. And maybe be a bit more understanding if you can. And that might make you feel a little bit less annoyed, if you know what I mean, by others. Maybe. Thank you, Imported Baby. I am long past it now, age of 51 now. It goes fast, mate, doesn't it? Goes fast. Yellow Billy says thank you to Shelley. Noses Empire says, I'm quite mature for my age, but don't worry, that's why I'm here right now. Yeah, you see me. You see me, mate. You see me with the way that you're communicating. Trying to understand things, it's good. I'm good, Imported Baby. I'm all right. Bit run down with my cold sore, but it's not that bad. I'm in a good place mentally overall. So yeah. Shelley saying like, subscribe. Thank you to everyone for supporting Brad's channel. Respect. Thanks for the support. Thanks for everyone that's liked. Thank you for anyone that's subscribed. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I'm going to pin that, Shelley. Thank you. Yellow Belly's laughing at me. I can't remember why, because I'm still too busy speaking. But maybe saying personally, we need to have some immature humour. It's what helps us stay in this world. Well, yeah, it's good to laugh sometimes. It releases stress, doesn't it? It makes you feel decompressed when you laugh. As long as it's not at someone else's expense, or as long as it's not making someone feel uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. It's good to laugh at yourself, be a bit silly. It's different for everyone, that I get it. Everyone's got their own thoughts on that. But not acting like a child, though. Yes, I get it. Imported Baby. Yeah. That's a well-rounded way of saying it. have the humour, but not be a child, if you know what I mean. Yes. First, concentrate on earning a shitload of money. It's part of it, I suppose, in the capitalistic world that we live in, mate. But it's not everything. It's not everything. Pennsylvania. Important baby saying, I disagree with you. There we go. Hi, Yoshi. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Love it. Happy Friday to Yoshi. Timmy says hello to everyone, by the way. He's just making a little cameo appearance here. Shelley is agreeing with Drong there. Marty asked Timmy for a loan. Says, what are we loaning out? What's the deal? What's the APR, he said? What's the interest? There's going to be interest on this imported baby. Then proceed to buy a PlayStation 5 or 6 or whatever it is these days. It's 5, I think, at the moment. God, time goes quick. Yellow baby, yellow belly is saying, no, Shelley says hello to Yoshi. Yellow belly said intelligent mind, definitely. Take that lovely comment, Brad. All right. Respect. Okay, hey Brad, what do I do if I have the desire to do something but I'm not up to it? If you've got the desire to do something but you're not up to it, so why are you not up to it? What is it you want to do? So you want to do it, but you're not up to it. So you kind of like have a fear at success then, in a way, maybe. If you've got a desire to do something and you're thinking about it all the time and you're really passionate about it, but then you're thinking, oh, I'm not really up to it, I can't be asked, or it's not time, I think you should just go for it. As long as you're not hurting anyone, of course. You should just try it. At least attempt it. Begin it, I'd say. Don't be so scared of your own success, I'd say. And also, take the pressure off yourself. Don't tell everyone that you're going to do something. You don't have to tell everyone. Maybe tell one person or two people that are really supportive. Don't tell everyone, because not everyone's going to be happy for you. And take the pressure off yourself if you're going to try something new. Baby steps. Anyway. There'll probably be a PlayStation 6 out in a few years. Important baby. Yeah, that's how it goes. Timmy's broke. He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. Yoshi says, hello, Shelley. Hope you're well. Oh, that's a foul there. 1 second. Sorry. The football's still 1-1. It's in injury time. There's a few minutes left. I'm just looking at it. It's like a really bad watch along, this, isn't it? It's a free kick. That's what he wants us to think, Shelley. What, Timmy? That he's broke. Play Gran Turismo all day long, Drong said, on the PlayStation 5. Let's see what they do with this. Probably not a lot. Anyway, let me keep reading. Sorry. What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you at work? It's a really good question. Oh, let me think. 1 minute, Joshy. One of the funny, I think I've told this story before. Sorry if you've already heard it before. I used to work, I work at the hospital now, I work for the NHS, but this is before that. I used to work, this is one of the funny stories. I used to work for special needs, a college, a school, it's all one company, and we used to work in the homes. I was in the homes, I was with like this young adult, and this person had muscle dystrophy, basically meaning that when they were born, the muscles are just deteriorating. So this person was bedbound. They couldn't really move their legs. They could move their arms, but they couldn't move their legs. They were in a wheelchair. They had to be hoisted out of bed, but their mind was intact. They had a very, very sharp mind. And anyway, this person was really polite, really kind. Like you wouldn't think you thought, oh, what a nice lad. He's a lovely lad. You'd think. You think he's an absolutely lovely lad. You think he's nice. Anyway, one day in the home, we get a bang on the door, and it's the fucking armed police. The armed police had come at the door. I said, we've got a bomb threat from this house. And we're like, what the hell? We've got a bomb threat from this house. We went, yeah, we've got a bomb threat from this house. And this person that was in the wheelchair used to always be on his laptop all day in bed in his own room. Because it was like a 24, you know, it's like an adult, really. And he'd basically been doing bomb threats to Sainsbury's, not the big one, but a smaller one, and to Co-op. And they had to evacuate. I think it was at Co-op or Sainsbury's. I can't remember which one, sorry. And they had to evacuate the fucking building. Shit, because he was making bomb threats. He's like a troll, but on steroids. And then they walked in, they burst in. Obviously, they came in the house. They walked into his room and he just sat there, thrashed on his computer, thinking, fuck. Do you know? I think he must have rang up, actually. I think he rang up because he had his own phone. But it's wrong, of course. Shouldn't be doing that. But I thought it was really funny as well at the same time. So, yeah, that was a funny story that happened to me at work. It was like a real life troll. I've met a real life troll. But if you spoke to him in real life, you'd think, oh, he's such a kind, polite lad. But he had a dark side to him. Watch out for the quiet ones, as they say. That's the best story I've got right now. Anyway, that was a lovely thing, Brad. He said to you, you do have an intelligent mind and also a good heart. Thanks, Shelley. Thank you, Yellow Belly. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you. Game's nearly ended, sorry. I think it's over. We've got a few more seconds left. It's done that. And buy the jacuzzi and a lot more. If you can do it before 40, then you'll be on your way. If not, there isn't really any point in materialism after a certain age. Some material things are nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not everything. Important Baby says, a charity shop, you told me last week, you volunteered at. Some person donated half a packet of eating biscuits and crisps. Oh, they're all bloody give, aren't they? Imported Baby, that's crazy. Espresso martini. Yoshi, are you on the espresso martini there? It's 1-1, it's finished. Okay. Let me have a look at this now. It's all good. Bro, it's from Liverpool. No, I'm from no, I'm not. I'm from near Manchester. Emrito Puria. No, this is not Liverpool. My accent is different. Nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Brad. It's wrong saying, well, I do part-time work at a liquor store. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Point Baby says, full respect to you working as a volunteer in a charity shop. Absolutely. Good on you. You're going to bed. Good night, Abes. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit behind the chat. Aha. There we go. I must have pressed something. Shit, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm fucking sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realise. I need to be mindful. Shit, I'm really sorry, guys. Oh, bloody hell. I think I might have pressed something by accident, or sorry about that. Keep an eye on that in the future. You're not bored of us, no. Oh shit, yeah. Sorry about that. I've missed some of the chat there. Hi, Paula. How are you? Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Good evening to you too. Yoshi, these things happen. Yeah, they do. Shit happens. Certainly does. It's all good. Oh. Hi, Ambivert. My name is Drong. Hi, Drong. Yeah. It's all good. I'm going quiet for a moment. Who won? It was 1-1. Canada won and Bosnia won. Yeah, I've been watching it, Drong. Well, I've been vaguely watching it. It's been on my PC just now. I've watched the highlights from the other matches yesterday. I'm going to be watching it though, as much as I can. I need to get an early night. You're right. Right, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to be live Sunday, 7 p.m. I'm going to be talking about hitting rock bottom because I know what hot rock bottom is. I've been there. So I'm going to talk about hitting rock bottom, how I got there, how I crawled out of it. And then I'm going to speak about rock bottom in general. Like you might have your experiences or other things and what it actually means and what can happen. So that's what I'm going to speak about on Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time, evening, of course. And then Monday evening, I'm going to be live again. But I haven't found a topic yet for Monday, but I'll think of one. I need to work one out. Thanks, Imported Baby. Thanks, Yellow Belly. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Drong. Thank you, Sander, of course. Thank you, Vinta Valan. Thank you, Yoshi. Thank you, Yellow Belly. Thank you, Drong. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, anyone else that's here. Thanks, anyone that's watched. I appreciate you all. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Please look after each other. Have a nice weekend. Be kind, but don't take any fucking shit. Do not. Don't. And that's it. Hopefully I'll see you on Sunday, but if not, maybe I'll see you again in the near future. Thank you for your time. Good night. God bless. Have a great weekend. And yeah, goodbye.